goodness. I thought I saw someone out here. Are you lost? You poor thing. This is not a region you wish to be lost and alone in. Please, come inside. Here, have a seat. I'm afraid all I have to offer is water, but you look like you could use it. How fortunate that you came to me when you did, then. As I said, this region is harsh enough to be lost within, but running out of water as well. It is best not to contemplate too long. You're here, and you are safe. Here you are. Were you hiking? I thought so. The pack gave it away. It was the snowstorm that made you go off track, wasn't it? We get them now and then. I manage quite well out here, actually. The weather and cold are not so bad once you adjust. There are no others here. It is only me. This place is more of a ghost town than a village. But I don't mind. I enjoy the solitude. Did you? I'm not surprised. The wind can play tricks on ears out here, blowing through the old buildings and streets. And you have been out there for quite some time, haven't you? I'm sure the fatigue helped turn the odd whistle and gust into something resembling a voice. I'm sure it is. The building is quite old, and the cold readily seeps in. But do not fear, it will get better soon. Just give it some time. Of course you may. Here. I know I said that I enjoy the solitude, but it is nice to have a visitor. Especially one so well-mannered. Not often, no. This place is out of the way, as you can see. Most usually overlook it, not even knowing this place exists. Is it? Give it more time. You'll adjust soon enough. I do not need much more than casual attire. I told you, I am accustomed to the cold. I find it comforting. Ah, well. That's a long story, you see. I am here because of family matters. It's rather complicated, I'm afraid. And we do not have much time left between us. Easy now. Easy. You're going to hurt yourself like that. And I want this to be as painless as possible for you. Let the cold do its work. Shh. Don't try and struggle. I am here for you. I am Erwin. You may consider me, Frost Spirit. That would be the closest explanation to what I am that you can understand. And I would not explain further even if we had more time. For to understand in this world means to suffer, at least for your kind. Be still, my dear. Don't concern yourself with questions. It is better for you to not understand. I know you think this is cruel, and it pains me every time I do this because of that. But the mercy I give you is greater than any pain I may receive from the act. Be at ease, mortal. You will know peace soon. I will be here for you in these final moments. You will not be alone, and I will hold you close until your last breath freezes inside of your lungs. I suppose I can give you a small answer to that. We have a little time, after all. Very well. I shall tell you why I do this. Just relax into me and focus on my voice. I do this because you humans are dear to me, and this world is a world of suffering. You exist to suffer. That is simply the way of things. It is as the blood decrees, and I understand it. But in my frozen heart, mercy has taken root. It is something that has created a rift of sorts between my mother and I. It is why I left her domain in the frozen crown of the world, and I sought to save as many of you as I could. I was young and foolish, full of ambition. Too much ambition. I brought too much mercy into this world, and I was punished for it. I do not resent it. I understand, and I have grown. And it is not a terrible fate. I am still allowed to pursue my desires, but in a much more limited fashion. I am bound to this village, and this village can only ever be found during a snowstorm, such as the one that brought you here. But once every 50 years, I'm allowed to roam free for a short period of time, and I'm allowed to gift my mercy to any I come across, or who come to me, such as yourself. Yes, I kill people, but it is not murder. I told you. This world wants you to suffer. And so, for those who I can, I shall spare them from having to suffer whatever fate this world might demand of them. And I do so with the painless death of the cold. Yes, it may sting at first, but once the numbness sets in, it will be as simple as falling asleep. And then you will become a part of this place, in some manner. Those were indeed voices you heard. Even now, many of them still do not grasp the blessing I have given them. I cannot fault them, of course. You are all but humans, after all. But eventually you will. And you will be safe from any machinations of the outside world. None may take what I have spared. Well, almost none. But none that would naturally come. But that is as much as I can give you, I'm afraid. Both for the lack of time and, well, there are some things you were better off not knowing. Ever. Hush now. No more pleading. Just breathe deep and accept my mercy. Let the frost claim the last of your will, and let your eyes close shut. I will be here to the end, and you will finally be free.